years, all you doing the first 2 years, it's all it is a rehearsal. All it is just a rehearsal on everything in high school. It's just a waste of money. Second year, you're still taking all this other garbage and things like that, and you're not really getting into what you're supposed to be. I done went to college and I went to a trade school. I went to tech. I got a
Okay, then, so you'll be able to
I
get.
went to architectural drafting.
Okay, so you'll be able to get some insight. You said you went to college and you also went to trade school.
Yep.
So, in a very short answer, which one was more beneficial to you?
The trade school.
And why would you say the trade school was?
I was at Lawrence Institute of Technology. Was better because college, and the first 2 years that you're in there, you're not getting anything. You're just doing a rehearsal at high school.
Correct.
And not even including now, I'm still paying on student loans.
Right.
To this day, at my age,
right.
It was basically a waste of money. Then eventually, I just decided to go up and take the same trade up in the military, and I went to the Navy.
Okay, then.
And they pay for your school the rest of the way out of there.
Right. And so you just got your trade, and then from there, you was able to. Was it easy? When you had to work for yourself?
No, well, I went with Georgia Power for 15 years. I did both. I did some of everything. Like I said, I did 15 with Georgia Power, and then I was in the military.
Okay.
After I came out of that, and I did Navy and Army, so that's two different branches, and I got my trades in there, but I did take a trade up before I went in there.
Right.
So it made it easier through that, and also, even if you start a trade a couple of years, you can go into the military. I'm not trying to promote military.
Right.
But you can go in there and have them pay for your schooling, so you don't have to have that high note.
So we're looking at, as far as college and trade school, you're looking at a higher debt that you're getting going to college.
Yeah.
You said in the first 2 years, you said it's basically a rehearsal of high school.
Rehearsal of high school, when you go as far as a trade, your first 2 to 4, in 4 years, you're a master at your trade. Versus the 4 years of college, you're still not a master at nothing.
Okay then.
You're still not a master at anything.
So you find it more rewarding, being able to have your own business, because it's a lot of people don't think it's going to be work.
It's hard. It's hard.
But I think the job market is hard too, right?
It pays off. The job market is hard. At least you can put into what you want to put into your business. I started my own business after I left Georgia Power in 2000. I was working every weekend on the side to establish my clientele, and basically everything from that went with retention and referrals, and 30 years doing this right here and doing reserve military, they all panned out to be excellent. So
okay then. Okay. So if you had a son or daughter and they was, they graduating high school, what would be your advice with it? Trade school. Trade school.
Yeah, just trade school. Don't waste the time or the money.
So why do you think we are so programmed at the high school to go to college? Do you think it's the parents, the old type of tradition?
It's the old tradition. Everybody go to college, be a doctor and a lawyer. We got some lawyers out here, some doctors out here do not make what me and this man make, or just equivalent to what we make out here doing what we do right now. They make it, but they give it right back. I've had lawyers to sell their equipment and go into tree work, basically, and go into their own business because of insurance purposes.
Right.
So it's not, unless you're a specialist as a doctor, you're not that good. Unless you're a trial lawyer, you're not making that much money. So but that was embedded in our head. Oh, a doctor and a lawyer, go to school.
But now it's like, as soon as you graduate high school, it can be a degree in a general, you know what I'm saying? It's not even special. And then
business administration, people want to do that. Everybody try to go into business, psychology, and things like that, which is fine. Psychology is it's okay, but it's still not a paying field. My daughter has her master's degree in sociology and psychology.
Right. Okay. Sociology.
He has his PhD, so while I was in the military, I went back to school again.
Right.
Just to work on my psychology degree, just because family trend.
Right. But now that you know what you know now, you would tell, if anybody's willing to listen to you, right, take the wisdom that you have, you would say, if you don't know what you really want to specialize in, you would say, go get a trade.
Go get a trade. Find your trade. Once you want to specialize in that, you can start your own business. And even if you go to a trade school, you can still do your own business on the side or at night and take online courses as far as business administration and things like that, and learn how to run your business.
Okay, then.
Because you're going to be a master at what you do.
Right.
You're going to be a master at what you do, as long as you go into a tech school, because that's all you're going to be learning. It's what you're doing versus these other small courses and that don't add up to nothing.
So with a trade, no one can really deny you, because you pretty much, like if you go on a job with a resume and your degree, they can say that you're underqualified, overqualified, but when you have a trade,
yeah, everybody wants you as your trade. And you'd be surprised, you got a lot of these firms and things like that, especially engineering firms. They go more to the trade school than they will actually in college institutions as far as recruiting.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Trust
Okay.
me.
And what business are you in, sir?
I'm in tree removal, landscape design. We do fencing and everything.
Okay, because sometimes people think it's only certain business and only certain demographics. They don't think about the everyday, like tree cutting, landscaping. I even met a guy who was went to school and they apprenticeship program for like elevator. He said you can have a GED and go get an apprenticeship, you know, to service elevators, and that blew my mind.
And that's money, and that's great.
That's money because every building now is having elevators.
Yep.
Even like the condos now, the way they're building, especially now, they're having elevators. Every build, because now, you know, the thing that's crazy, people are not building out no more. They're building up.
Everything is going up because of space.
Right, and
Yep,
so
because of space.
that's something right there. So I thank you for sharing
All right, thank you.
your wisdom, your knowledge, and expertise. And we're gonna sign out. This is Quincy with Good Steward Investments, where we just don't invest in real estate. We invest in you and your success.
Sounds great. Good. I like where he handled that.